So for those of you watching on YouTube, I'm going to leave timestamps in the description box so you can skip ahead to the deck of your choice. So the first deck I'm using is the Pirate Tarot, and we're going to ask, what is he or she saying about you? For those viewers on Twitch, it's most likely, what is she saying about you? And for those viewers on YouTube, it's most likely, what is he saying about you? Because I feel like I get more female viewers on YouTube and more male viewers on Twitch. Okay. So what is deck number one's person saying about them? I hope my hair doesn't catch fire. What is deck number two's person? Okay. Okay. Oh, look, there's some cards on the floor from a long time ago when I shuffled the decks. These need to go back into the right deck, and I need to not catch my hair on fire. Okay, I'll put those in the right deck in just a little bit here. Any more for deck number two? Any more for deck number two? Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. Any more for, okay, I'll see. No, they want to go back in. Any for deck number three? Okay. So just gonna put these in the drawer real quick. Okay, now I'm going to use the saltwater reading cards. What does deck number one's person say about them? What does deck number one's person say about them? What does deck number two's person say about them? What does deck number two's person say about them? What does deck number three's person say about them? Okay. I'm using the Mermaid and Dolphin Oracle cards. What is deck number one's person saying about them? What is deck number one's person saying about them? What is deck number two's person saying about them? Okay. What is deck number three's person saying about them? Okay. Now I'm using the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle cards. What is deck number one's person saying about them? What is deck number two's person saying about them? What is deck number three's person? Okay. Mermaid vibes. Water. I can't remember the last time I drank water. It's that bad. It's funny, I love the water, but I hardly ever drink it. I'm just trying to save the water. So my doomsday hypothesis is really dark and scary. My doomsday hypothesis, okay, I don't know if I should share this with you all, but I feel like someday the world is going to run out of clean water. And that is my doomsday hypothesis. Because, like, just imagine that, a world without clean water. And we are like 90-something% water. Like, I don't know if it ever would, though. Because they have, like, don't they have the ability to turn seawater into fresh water? And they can recycle urine into drinkable water. I think they did that with the California drought. I don't know, but that's like a scary to imagine a world without water. But that's kind of like what Tank Girl is all about. But yeah, that's my fear of the end of the world, is a world without water. Also, alien invasion. Like, not the friendly Star Trek kind of aliens, but the mean kind of aliens that want to eat you or enslave you. Where my brain goes, God only knows. Oh, that was the Water Crystal Oracle cards, by the way, which I love. And then now I'm going to use the Oceanic Tarot. Okay. What is deck number one's person saying about them? What is deck number one's person saying about them? What is deck number one's person saying about them? Okay, that's a good number of cards there. What's deck number two's person saying about them? What is deck number three's person saying about them? What is deck number three's person saying about them? Any more for deck number three? Okay. So we're currently leaving the age of Pisces and entering the age of Aquarius. In fact, I think that we're really starting into the age of Aquarius right now. So next, I'm using my mermaid and dolphin and magical crystal creatures of the sea oracle cards. Anyways, I believe currency is going to change throughout the age of Aquarius. At least that's one thing that I've thought about as far as what happens during the age of Aquarius. And of course, during the age of Aquarius, there's going to be a whole new what's the word? Like, dominant religion. Like, you know how Christianity kind of ruled the age of Pisces. Well, a new religion will rule the age of Aquarius, according to my hypothesis. And I don't know what that religion will be. I have some ideas, but I don't know for sure. It might be a completely new religion. Like, Christianity was a completely new religion in the age of Pisces. So that is interesting to think about. And but anyways, about the currency, I believe we're in a transition of currency right now where we're transitioning from, you know, cash to electronic currency. And then, you know, electronic currency is backed in cash. Cash used to be backed in gold. And I don't know what gold used to be backed in. I don't know. Trade. They just used to trade things before gold. Anyways, so we're moving into electronic currency. So I believe the next currency is going to be electric credits via solar panels or geothermal, whatever. Like, I feel like since there's so much technology now in the age of Aquarius, like, electricity is going to be a form of currency eventually. And what electricity you generate becomes your wealth, basically. And I mean, there'll be other ways of earning wealth too, like as far as credit, but I believe electricity is going to be where the main form of currency is going to be at, or what's going to back the currency is electricity. Now I'm using Mermaid Tarot. And then I'm not sure if there's going to be anything after that, but I think the Age of Aquarius is going to end with the currency being water. And then what's after the Age of Aquarius? The Age of Pisces. So I can't look far enough into the future to see what the Age of Pisces is going to be. Or no, after the Age of Aquarius would be the Age of Capricorn. So I can't look further enough in the future to see what the Age of Capricorn would be. But I believe the Age of Aquarius would be currency. The end of Age of Aquarius, the currency would be water. Because water would be so scarce that water would eventually become a currency. And then the Age of Capricorn, I don't know. I can't even fathom it. That's something we can think about. The currency is water. I don't know. Technology will be so different then. I feel like Capricorn currency would be something to do with labor and credit again. If people make it to the end of the Age of Aquarius and into the Age of Capricorn. I feel like if that were to happen, we would need to start space travel. This is where my brain goes at, I don't know, 12 o'clock at night. What time is it? 1 o'clock in the morning. This is why I can't sleep at night. Okay. This is a big deck right here. That sounded so wrong. Okay. I swear I said deck. Okay, I'm going to use, do I want to use these two? I don't know, these decks are so big, I'm going to stay with just the water decks right now. Okay, so let's put our charms on there. We will have piece of turquoise, some peacock ore. Guess we're doing crystals here. So some fluorite. All right, let me straighten these out and you can pick your pile. Okay, so focus your energies on these 3 decks here and pick whichever deck calls to you. And I'm going to turn you around so you can see my viewers on Twitch here. So we have deck number 1, the turquoise, deck number 2, the peacock ore, and deck number 3, the green fluorite. And remember, the question is, what is he or she saying about you to their friends, to their family? What do they talk about you? All right, let's get started. Okay, I'm going to start with deck number 1. I feel like I'm going to use charms tonight too, so yay for that. Okay, so turquoise, let's see. I'm not going to read the stones tonight because peacock ore is not in the book and I know that. So I don't really know what peacock ore means. So whatever turquoise means to you, let it resonate how it does. Okay. We have the Empress. So the Empress is divine feminine energy. So this person really respects you if you are the feminine. If they are the feminine, they feel like you respect them. So we have Taurus, or I like to think of the Empress as Cancer because Empress is motherly energy. So I always feel like the Empress is Cancer. It's more so Cancer than Taurus to me, but whatever resonates to you. It could also be Libra because it's ruled by Venus. So then we have the Two of Wands. So they feel like they're getting closer to you. There might have been some distance between you in the past, and they feel like they're breaking boundaries and getting closer to you. Yep, we have the Three of Wands, Two of Wands to the Three of Wands. They feel like they're getting closer to you and getting closer to having this like connection with you. Then we have the Eight of Chalices. I feel like they might have a lot of options, but they think that you're a very good, you're one of the better options. Like this person might have a lot of suitors, but they think that you're one of the better ones. Then we have the Star, Aquarius energy here. So they think that you're like a wish come true. They might have been wishing for someone like you. We have the Devil, Capricorn energy. So they might be kind of lusting after you. They might be kind of, yeah, definitely feeling some lustful energy here. They might be kind of addicted to you. Then we have the Hierophant. They might want to commit to you. I believe the Hierophant is Virgo, but I'm not positive. No, the Hierophant is Taurus. So we got two Tauruses here. Strong Taurus. Then we have the Five of Wands. So, I feel like they think that you might be good at defending people you care about, or defending your beliefs, or you're just a really good defender. Like, especially if you're the masculine, they feel like that you can defend them, or defend people you care about, or defend yourself. Then we have the Hooper. The one principle that runs through the universe flows through the waves of the sea. Then we have the Mermaid's Purse. You attract good fortune and bring justice to those who may destroy you. What was I saying about you being a good defender? They believe that you stand up for justice, that you're a good defender. You can stand for the things that you believe in. Then we have the Mermaid's Rock. When two people in their hearts are one, they shatter the strength of stone. Yeah, they feel strong with you because they feel like you are a strong person, and they obviously feel like there's some unity between you. Then we have Lorelei. Your aim achieved brings satisfaction and accomplishment. You're probably the type of person that likes to set goals, and you always try to achieve your goals. Then we have King Poseidon. Expecting the best of yourself brings out great things in you. Yeah, what was I saying about goals? You expect good things of yourself. You set goals. Okay, we have the Hermit. So, you might be kind of a solitary kind of person. They might say that you kind of like to be kind of reclusive and stay to yourself. Ace of Cups, they do have some romantic feelings for you. Ten of Swords. Something is ending. I'm not sure if it's... We'll get an idea. Let's pull another card here. Okay. Not sure what's ending here, because we got a face card, and it is the Page of Wands, which has to do with creativity, like imagination, youthful fire energy, and the Knight of Cups. So I feel like, okay, I feel like this endings, the Ten of Swords here, has to do with pulling this Hierophant card out again. I feel like your relationship is ending as you know it and changing on a different level. Like, they feel like they are getting closer to you on a different level than they've ever been with you before. Because here we have the Page of Wands, which is all about creation, imagination, you know, and a new kind of start in a way. And then we have the Knight of Cups. So it's like proposals, new beginning. You might literally be proposing to this person, or at least asking them out or something. It's just like you're getting closer, you're bringing your relationship to the next level, or that's what they want to do with you. Then we have Ten of Wands. You might be taking on a lot of responsibility now because you're moving this relationship to the new level. Then we have the Five of Swords. That might create some conflict between you two. I mean, with all relationships, there's some sort of conflict. Then we have Spring, Earth, Spring. So there's a lot of heavy earth energy here. We got Capricorn, we got Taurus, and Virgo with the Hermit here. So lots of earth energy in here. Also lots of fire energy. We got lots of wands, a little bit of water, and a little bit of air. With spring, spring could be a time of the year. Spring could be something springing into action. Then we have Power, Prayer. So I feel like this person may pray for you or have prayed for you, especially since we got the Star, and that's all about wishes and hope. So I feel like they might have prayed for you and prayed that you would manifest into their life. Then we have blend into the environment. You have many skills and can fit into any situation. Take time to assess what is going on around you and adapt accordingly. Then we have unexplained wonder. Magical blessings and miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are answered now. Then we have Father healing. Your personal power increases as you give your father-related issues to heaven. So they might think that you have some issues with your father, or maybe you've helped them through issues with their father. Then we have worthiness. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. So either they think that you need to feel like you're worthy, like you might have some self-esteem issues, or you've made them feel like they're worthy. Then we have the Gong appearances. So somebody, okay, I wasn't gonna say it just yet. We got this fish with a big nose. Somebody might have a big nose and they might be kind of insecure about it. Or somebody might just be insecure about their nose. And then we have Dugong, which has to do with appearances. So somebody might be sort of insecure about the way they look. And that's why they don't feel worthy. And either you're helping them feel worthy, or they helped you feel worthy. I don't know. This might only resonate with some of you, but that's what I'm picking up from this. Then we have Shark action. Not quite sure what that's about yet. Maybe they think that you're really active. You pursue things. Then we have Seashells, guidance. They think you give them good guidance. Then we have the Sun, you make them happy. Leo energy here. Then we have Four Cups. So they may feel like sorry, they may feel like at times you get like really depressed or like kind of stuck in your head and you can't see the beauty and love in the world around you that is being offered to you. Then we have the winds, which this is like the Wheel of Fortune. So, they feel like you're a very fortunate person, and sometimes you might not see that. And then we have the Two of Coins. So they feel like you're good at making decisions and balancing, just like weighing things out. They feel like you're a very balanced person. So let's see what all we can pick up from here. So we have, I'm just going to give off some features that I'm noticing in here. We have dreads and a dark-haired woman. She has pretty large feet. It sounds like I'm describing myself. Okay. So we have some seagulls here. So that could have to do with like messages coming in. Okay, we have a bald guy with an ear piercing. We have a rat here. It's the year of the rat. Somebody could be the Chinese sign of the rat. We have a cat. Somebody could have a pet cat. We have a fish. We have a sun. So that's 1 year. I'm going to set the years and stuff aside. More seagulls, some more messages. Seashells have to do with protection. And then there's another sun, so another year. Okay. Sorry, I was skipping some appearances. Then we have a girl, looks a lot like Ariel, red hair, long, purple eyeshadow. Then we have an old man with a beard, but this is like the father figure. More seagulls, some more messages. Then we have a man with long blonde hair, a young woman with curly brown hair, dark skin. Asian man with a beard and long hair. Jellyfish, which have to do with transparency. Another kind of Asian looking man with long hair and a beard. Also noticing some seahorses here, have to do with family. Long blonde hair, so I feel like there's lots of potential for different looking women in here. I feel like the one with long blonde hair might be kind of obsessed with their appearance because we have a mirror here. And then there's another one with like a reddish blonde hair. Also could be obsessed with her appearance because she has like a hairbrush and a comb. Or is that a mirror? Yeah, a mirror and a comb. And then we have seagulls, a boat on the horizon, so definitely messages, possible gift coming in. Then we have another blonde. Some Polynesian looking people. Somebody could be a bookworm. We got dark skin, hair in a bun. This one almost looks like Native American or Mexican or something. She looks Mexican to me. And then this is Aquarius again. Could be something with a voice, like maybe this person likes to sing. Another blonde, reddish haired person. More blondes. There could have been somebody that lived in a different state, a different country, you know, from you. Because we got the globe here and it's the Two of Wands, which usually has to do with long distance relationships. And we got the Three of Wands here. Both of these cards usually have to do with long distance relationships. Okay, I'm going to go through the cards again, make sure I got all the divine timing. all the divine timing. So let's pull charms. Okay, so we got jasmine blossom. So they think you smell really pretty, or you think they smell very pretty. We got the green goldfish. So they really, really love you. And we got the purple goldfish. So they think you're very spiritually aware. We have the two hearts back to back, so they might feel like you're their soulmate. And we have the teacup, so you help calm them down. We have the letter K. We have the tiara, once again, kind of empress energy here, and they might feel like a princess or an empress or a queen when they're with you, or you might feel like you are an empress or a queen. We have the lock unlocked, so they want to open up to you. We have the bell, so they want to listen to you, or you want to listen to them. And then we have the sage, so you help clean, you help like purify them, like you get rid of like the negative emotions and like toxic vibes that they have in their mind or around them. They just feel calm with you, like we have with the teacup there. Okay, so now for divine timing, we have spring, so very soon here. We have a full moon. Once again, soon energy, this is 1 month. But as far as years, we have 3 years. That could be a time frame, or that could be an age difference. But that's all I have for you, deck number 1. Now we are moving on to deck number 2, the peacock ore. Isn't this absolutely gorgeous? My mom gave this to me. It was just sitting on her fence, and I was like, hey, Mom, can I have this? And she's like, yeah. So, awesome. Okay, so let's get into your cards. You have the 7 of Swords. They might feel kind of trapped with you somehow. That's not starting out good. You have the 8 of Wands. I feel like they feel trapped because I might still need to pull more cards here, but this has to do with feeling trapped or confined, kind of like oppressed. And then this has to do with like travel, so like moving really quickly. So they kind of like you know, don't really, what's the word I'm looking for? they kind of contradict each other. But let's see if we can get more ideas here. What's going on? Then we have the Four of Chalices. Honestly, I don't think this person is too into you. They are occupied with something else. Might have to do with travel. That they feel like it's kind of hard to I feel like this person might have a lot of responsibilities. Let's keep looking into this. Five of Chalices. Yeah, they're just not right in the right place yet for a relationship. Hello there, I am Bree. They're just not in the right place yet for a relationship. They're kind of distracted with other things. They might be getting over a loss of like a friend, or something tragic might have happened to them. So that they're not really in the right place for a relationship. They might have recently been in a third-party relationship, and there might have been someone cheating on them, and yeah, they're not just really ready quite for a relationship yet. We have Temperance here, so Sagittarius energy. This is reminding you to be patient with them. If they could say one thing to you, they'd be like, be patient with me. We have Justice here, Libra energy. They want things to be fair and balanced between the two of you, but they're just not ready to fully commit to anything yet. And then we have the Five of Cups. We have the Five of Cups twice. This person is definitely mourning over some loss. They're not ready to commit yet, but look, we have the Lighthouse here, and we have the Two of Cups in the background. There is hope for a commitment if you are patient. We have the Lovers. So yeah, they definitely see you as partnership material, and you could potentially be a partner with them, but you have to be patient and wait to see, you know, if they're worth waiting for. If they're worth waiting for, wait and see if they can heal, and if they'll make it work with you. We have the Page of Wands, more fire energy here. Youthful fire energy, very creative, very imaginative. Can be kind of hot-headed. Then we have the Undine. A stream of plenty will flow into good fortune. Then we have the Strong Carl Mermaid. The world of water is an ocean that suffers no stagnation. And then we have the Right Whale. The pathway to a dream is one of sacrifice. So you might have to sacrifice something, even if it's just your time waiting around for this person to heal. Then we have the Pilot Whale. You are your own fate and control your own destiny. So it's really, the ball is in your court right now. If you want to stick around and wait for this person to heal from their past hurt, so that they can start focusing on you. But right now they can't even think about that. Then we have the Eight of Wands, travel. Didn't we have the Eight of Wands before? Yes. So travel is definitely an issue, or action moving forward is an issue. Whether... Okay, I feel like maybe you're moving too fast and this person wants to take it slow because they're still healing. Then we have Page of Pentacles, Earth energy here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This person definitely wants to take things slow, but they definitely have their heart in the right place. Like they want to give you something solid. It's just they're coming as a page. They're not coming as a knight, or they're not coming as a king or queen. They're coming as a page. They're not ready to give you the full shebang yet. Then we have Nine of Cups, but they do feel very fulfilled with you. Then we have the Magician. They might have manifested you into their life, or you might have manifested them. They feel like you're very magical. Gemini energy here. Then we have Justice again. So once again, they want balance. They want things to be balanced and fair, which is a good sign. And the Libra energy again here. Then we have the Seven of Swords, and we already had the Seven of Swords. So yeah, this person is just feeling trapped in the situation. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. So they do want to build something solid with you. They just want you to be patient. Then we have Healing, Adrenal, Hado, Release. They need to release their past, probably with their ex, whatever happened in this third-party relationship. They need to release it and heal so they can build a solid foundation with you. Then we have Wisdom, Wisdom, and Compassion. So if you want this to work, you have to use your wit and be wise and compassionate towards them. Then we have Back on Task. Be sure you are using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider renewing your goals, your schedule, or a project you are working on. All could use some fine-tuning. This person could be busy with work too. Or maybe they think that you are a hard worker. Then we have Change Direction with Ease. This is time of change, shape-shifting, or your soul's evolution. It is time to reconsider what you are wanting. You may be in for a surprise. And we have Positive Energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations. Avoid negativity. So this person really needs to be surrounded with positive energy right now. And if you're not going to be a positive person in their life, you might as well get out of it, because you're not going to be helping them any if you can't be positive. Not to be a bitch or anything. I'm sorry, Bree. I'm doing pick a card right now. I might... no, I'm not going to do any personal readings right now. But if you want to book a personal reading, you can go to my Etsy shop and book a personal reading if you'd like to. Then we have protection. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected in heaven. So I feel like this person might be kind of vulnerable right now, and they just need somebody that protects them and is positive towards them. So if you're going to be around this person, you need to be positive and protective of them and their emotions so they can heal. Then we have crocodile, hidden obstacles. So there will be some obstacles with this person because they are still healing. They might feel wounded. They might do some things that might hurt you, but you have to be patient, learn how to forgive, and learn how to give unconditional love if you want this to work. Then we have oyster investment. Yeah, it's definitely going to be an investment working on this romance. Then we have 9 of Cups. Yes. I feel like you both make each other feel satisfied. You both really satisfy each other emotionally. Then we have first mate of Cups. So if you keep up this patience, being slow, being supportive and positive, then somebody's going to eventually make a love offer and it's going to be received well. Then we have the Captain of Pistols. Ooh. So this is male masculine fire energy. So yeah, this man is very positive, very very business oriented. Yeah, and very passionate. Did I say that? He's passionate. Ooh, yeah. So that's the kind of man you want, whether you are the masculine and you are gonna start feeling that way, or whether you are the feminine and you create this energy in the masculine. That's gonna happen after we have this love offering that comes forward and is received in a positive way. Yeah. Then we have the 7 of Cups. So I feel like this person might get kind of trapped in this fantasy illusion of you. Whether it's you or them, this divine masculine is going to get trapped in the fantasy of not necessarily you, but the fantasy of the passion. You know, they're going to get lots of passionate fantasies. And it might be kind of more fantasy than reality. But if you want to, you can make it a reality. If you want to, careful, because you might not want to. Who knows what those fantasies are? Okay. So let's look closer into this. So we have a man with long hair and a mustache, kind of thicker set. A man with a long hair and mustache and a goatee. Wears boots and a kilt. man with long hair. So obviously a man with long hair is a common thing. But we also have a man with no hair and a mustache. Also thicker set. So I feel like the masculine could be kind of on the pudgy side. Might have a tattoo on their shoulder too. They have a charming smile. Might be kind of emotional too. So feminine, we have I don't know, she could be Asian, Native American, something like that, but long purplish black hair. Then we have another kind of Asian, Native American looking man with long purplish blue hair. And an Asian looking little boy, I think. We have some birds, some seagulls here, some messages. Then we have a blonde woman surrounded by seahorses, so she might be a mother, or you might want her to be a mother. Then we have a redhead woman, long red hair. She looks kind of thicker, like she has really wide hips. Then we have a younger, dark-skinned woman with curly hair, or young lady. Then we have redheads, Gemini energy here. Someone with pale skin and dark hair, feminine. A blonde. Of course there's lots of blondes. People always draw blondes. Like, it's always blonde. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being blonde. I was naturally blonde the majority of my life. But the thing is, there are a lot less blondes in the world than are depicted in artwork. There's always, like, most people draw blondes or fair people, and it's like, that's just the beauty standard, and it's like, something I feel like needs to be changed. And you know, I was guilty of it too. When I was younger as an artist, I would always draw pretty Caucasian looking people. And then one of my friends, she was like, you need to draw more diversity in your artwork. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And so I did. And you know, it's something I really notice now, is like, some artists just only draw, and I guess there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like when the majority of artwork looks like one thing, you know, it gets kind of boring. Really. I mean, I like all different things, but that's enough bitching about that. I like a little color everywhere. I mean, my favorite color is rainbow, so yeah. Anyways, blonde, long hair, blonde, long hair. Might be into chemistry here. Yeah, I'm mixing some stuff here. I like the decks of cards that have a little bit more diversity. You know, this deck of cards, even though it's cool, they're all blondes. And then same with this deck of cards. Most of them are blondes or brunettes. But I think this deck of cards might be German or some sort of Germanic theme, so that might be why they all look European. Then we have another blonde, long hair. Another blonde, long hair. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with blondes with long hair. Blondes with long hair are beautiful. I was one the majority of my life. But it is just very, very common. Not common in real life, but common in artwork and the media and stuff, which is annoying. Okay. Then we have this one actually isn't blonde in the picture itself. If you actually look at it, it's like a periwinkle blue, or it could be silver, so maybe an older woman with silver hair, or someone with blue hair. That's enough of that. Okay, I was not looking for divine timing, so let's see what I can find here. I don't think I really saw any divine timing. Nope, no divine timing, so this is all current energy. This person is not willing to move forward yet until you let them heal. But if you let them heal, that is what is possible. So let's get some charms here, see if there's anything more we can get about what they're saying about you. Okay, we have good opportunities ahead. Set your mind to grasp the next. Lucky numbers 29, 35, 36, 38, 46, 50. So this is once again reminding you to stay positive and patient so that you can possibly win them over. And then we have your dearest wish will come true. Lucky numbers 8, 11, 15, 29, 36, 46. So we have 29, 36, and 46 twice. Then we have you are unlimited. We have this basket of cookies here. So this person feels very comfortable with you. You're very comforting to them. So they do like you. We have a horse here. Once again, Sagittarius energy. Also, they think that you're very stable. very strong. This chair here also speaks about stability. Then we have the screw, which has to do with being a hard worker, holding things together, also could do with stability. Then we have the lock here. They do want to open up to you. We have, oh, I always forget what this is called. This thing here. This always reminds me of Boy Scouts, because this is like a symbol in Boy Scouts. So when I think of it, I think of hard work and commitment for the long run. Maybe the reason why this person is not ready to move forward yet is because this person only wants commitment for the long run. They don't want to rush into anything. Then we have Cancer. Might be dealing with a Cancer. And we have a T. Then we have a Star. So somebody with the Magician and with the Star here, I definitely feel like there was some sort of manifestation. Whether it's you or them, one of you manifested the other. Then we have a seashell. So I feel like, once again, with this protection card here, this person feels like they need to be protected right now because they're hurting, they're healing. They need somebody that's going to be positive and supportive and protect them. And then we have the skull. So this person's going through a transformation right now. And then we have the skull and crossbones. So this person definitely dealt with some toxic person in their life before they met you, possibly a karmic partner that was toxic to them. But remember, karmic partners, even though they can be toxic relationships, they're there to help you learn a lesson. So this person might still be healing and hasn't completely learned their lesson from their previous karmic partner, and you can help them learn that lesson by being supportive and, you know, creating an environment for them that is conducive to learning and healing. Then we have the grapes, which is all about bounty, and when I think of the grapes, I think of the Empress, and I think of like this like bountiful fertility, like just like when you think of grapes, you think of grapevines loaded with an abundant amount of grapes and like fertility and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like that's what's in store for you. If you are patient, you will get your reward, your bounty, your yeah. Okay, so this person might be worth waiting for if you can be patient with them and you can have the attitude that will help them heal. All right, that's all I have for you, deck number 2. Oh, wait. I have one more thing for you. We have the waxing moon. So the waxing moon is important somehow. And then deck number 3. Finally got to ya. So we have the green fluorite here. Beautiful stone. All right, we started out with the stars. So this person has been wishing for you. They feel like they've been hoping for you. You have the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, they want like financially stable. They think about like what it would be like to live with you and have a family with you and build a legacy with you. Three of Swords. So they have dealt with some heartbreak, but I feel like you might have helped them heal from it. We have the World. Yeah, they came to an end of that cycle with that heartbreak and they're moving on with you. Then we have the Ace of Wands. So they feel very passionate towards you. They feel like there's a lot of possibilities with you. We have the Knave of Chalices. So they do have a lot of love for you. We have the Four of Wands. They think about marrying you if they haven't already. They have the Hangman. So I feel like you help them think clearly. Help them sort out their thoughts. And we have the Five of Swords. Sometimes they can be hurt by the things you say, though. We have the King of Wands. So masculine. Oh, by the way, this was Aquarius. Did we get anything else here? I'm not sure what sign the Hangman is. And the World is fixed signs, so Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo. And then we have the King of Wands. So once again, possible Leo or Sagittarius or Aries. Divine, or not divine, but masculine. Could be divine, maybe divine masculine. Depends. But anyways, masculine energy here. He is very business oriented, very passionate, very sexy, very powerful. You have the Wheel of Fortune, so Jupiter energy here. So possible Sagittarius or Pisces. This person thinks you're very lucky. You have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this person really has a lot of romantic feelings for you. Then we have the Moon, but they might be holding in some secrets from you. Then we have Death. So they're working on transforming themselves. Then we have the Ace of Cups. They want to give you like all of their heart. They want to give you this like wonderful love. Then we have the Mermaid's Glove. Lose not a tide and waste no time. Then we have the Striped Dolphin. Good news flowing through the ether waves will answer your prayers. Then we have the Nereid. Holding to the ideal while endeavoring to attain it will help you realize it. Then we have Five of Pentacles, abandonment. So, this person might have some abandonment issues. Ow, my knee. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So they want to take things slow. Then we have the Four of Wands. Two cards about marriage. They definitely see you as marriage potential. Then we have the Three of Cups. There could have been some third-party romance going on. I feel like it might be with you. We'll see more. The Tower. Let's see what that tower is about. Okay, so you need to watch out for some third-party romance situation here, because it's gonna change things. You have the High Priest, which has to do with commitment. And okay, what I'm feeling here is if there is a third-party romance, it might actually bring about a commitment, which is really weird. But this person might get so jealous that they want to have you all theirs. Like, they already wanted to commit to you, but like, and third-party romance doesn't mean like you're going off screwing some other guy. It just means that like maybe you're flirting with some other guy and this person notices it, or if you're a guy, you're flirting with some other girl, this person notices it and they want to take you and make you theirs. So this is what I'm seeing here. Then we have the King of Cups. So this person wants to possibly be a father. They definitely want to commit all their heart to. Excuse me. And then we have Page of Cups. Lots of cups being given here. This person definitely wants to give you cups. They want to give you cups of love. And then, then we have the Two of Cups. This person definitely wants union with you, okay? This person wants you really bad. So, yeah. That's what they're telling all their friends and family, is they want you, they want to marry you, they want they want your babies. This person wants you. And the more you like flirt with other people, the more jealous they get and they want to hold on to you and like make you theirs. And then we have, and lots of water energy here with all the cups here. So yeah. We had some fire energy too, and then we had some air energy, Aquarius. More air energy here with the King of Swords. Watch out. Okay, earlier where we had the, what was it, Five of Swords, where it said that you might say cruel things, I don't think it's you anymore. I think it's him, because unless you are him, you might say cruel things because He is, I feel like the masculine might get overprotective or offended somehow and say some cruel things sometimes. So watch out for that. The star, we got the star twice, Aquarius energy strong here. Definitely wishing for you a lot. Oh, and we have the Queen of Swords, so you both might say cruel things to each other sometimes. So Swords is air energy. So Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. We have a lot of Aquarius energy here with the star. And we have healing, penile, hado, passion. So there is a lot of passion in your guys' relationship, and that's why there's so much jealousy. There's so many cruel things being said because you are so passionate that sometimes it just gets too much. But with all these cup cards, there's a lot of love there. Then we have Earth. So somebody definitely has Earth in their chart. We have like every element here, so there's definitely I would say what we have the most of so far is probably air and water. But with this Earth here, I feel like there's definitely a potential that there's Earth sign somewhere in the chart. Then we have love and thanks. So they love you and they're very thankful for you. And then we have coral reef. They feel like you're very strong. Then we have childlike devotion. You are multi-talented, complex being. Embrace love who you are. Then we have empower yourself. Tune into your personal power. You are more than able to handle the situation facing you. Allow yourself to be strong, beautiful person you are capable of being. Then we have breakthrough to new dimensions. A new endeavor is on the horizon. Innovative energy wants to burst forth into your consciousness. Yeah, they think about having children with you if they haven't already. They definitely think about it. Then we have surrounded by prosperity. Your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is being beyond measure. Then we have break free. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. Then we have consultant expert. More information is needed. Contact someone who is an expert in this area. I feel like you guys might need to seek relationship counseling at some point, because you might be saying things that are really cruel to each other, and you might have to go through counseling for that. But sometimes it helps. Then we have let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. Then we have you're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you. even if you don't see results yet. Then we have dolphins, be joyful. I feel like that's one thing that you got to remember, is to be more playful and joyful and not take things too seriously. With like the King and Queen of Swords, that is like a serious like energy there. And maybe sometimes you guys take things too seriously, too literally, and you need to be a little bit more playful and carefree. Then we have sea sponge, emotional overload. Then we have octopus, be aware. So yeah, be aware of emotional overload. Then we have the devil, Capricorn energy. So I feel like you guys are kind of obsessed with each other, and that's where all this passion comes from and all these emotions come from. So the relationship can be kind of toxic, so watch out for that. But I feel like if you do seek relationship counseling, that might be able to help you. This is really a deep reading. Then we have Four of Swords. Yeah, you guys might need to take some time apart from each other to really go inward and just ground yourself, because when you're together things get really heated sometimes. Not saying there's no love there, because you guys definitely have love there. I mean, you wouldn't be fighting if you didn't love each other, because you just wouldn't care. I mean, you might fight once or twice, but you would eventually avoid the person if you didn't love them. Then we have death, not looking good here. We'll see what the last card is here, but death has to do with transformation, change. Maybe you need to learn to change your behavior and just like calm down, be more carefree. Let's see what this last card is here. Oh, we got, no, just one last card. We have the Seven of Pistols. Determination, conviction, strife. So if you are determined to make this relationship work, you can make it work. But you're going to need counseling and therapy, because you two both have a tongue. So watch out. Okay, so let's look closer at closer at these cards here. Okay. Really could be any sign, because we had all energies here. Bald guy with the piercing, gauged piercing. Old guy with a beard. Young guy with long hair. Two young guys with long hair. And a woman with long hair. So I feel like the woman might be a little flirtatious here, and it makes the man get jealous, and or the feminine is flirtatious. It makes the masculine get jealous. And so the masculine gets all possessive. And the feminine gets all defensive. Okay. Then we have octopus. Might have 2 daughters. I think I just heard a coyote out there. Okay, we have Asian looking female, blonde female, I don't think that's really Asian looking, more like Mexican looking. Blonde, blonde beard, black beard, Asian, brown hair, beard. Okay, we got some ships, so I feel like there might be some gifts that are coming in. Oh, I just got it. The way you guys make up is by buying each other stuff. So you try to like kind of buy each other presents to apologize. Then we have a blonde, and then there's a seagull here, so messages. A blonde, younger gentleman. Dark skin, dark hair, man with tattoos. Blonde. These both look like gray hair. But they're probably supposed to be blondes. Blonde. 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 White hair. Blue hair, could sing, and a blonde. So as far, oh, we did have another divine timing. I think that's it for the divine timing. Okay. So let's pull your charms before I talk about the divine timing. We got lots of charms for you. This person has a lot to say about you. Okay, we have jasmine blossom, so they think that you smell pretty. We have lots of fortunes here. We have your dearest wish will come true. lucky numbers 8, 11, 15, 29, 36, and 46. We have be direct. Usually one can accomplish more that way. Okay. Oh, thank you, Regina. Okay, so we have be direct. Usually one can accomplish more that way. So I feel like in your relationship, when you guys argue, you are kind of passive aggressive and you don't really get straight to the point. So it can be more painful that way because you say cruel things to each other in a passive aggressive manner. And if you are more direct with the way you communicate with each other, then it won't be so painful. Okay, let's see what lucky numbers are. 2, 8, 1, 86, 98, 39, 45, 91, 67. So let's see what we got. We got 2 8s. So 8 is a number. And then we have another one here. We have you will be advanced socially without any special effort. 6, 11, 30, 31, 43, 48. So 11 twice. And that's the only other number. Then we have success and wealth are in your future. 13, 14, 17, 34, 39, 42. Okay. We're getting like all the numbers. Okay, that one didn't have any of the same numbers. And we have one more fortune cookie card here. We have it is wise to follow your first choice. No lucky numbers with that one. Okay, now let's get on to the charms. So we have the golden flower. I always see this as a golden new opportunity. So there's going to be some opportunity with you too. Then we have a heart. This person loves you. We have another heart. This person loves you. Like you two really, really love each other. And that might be why you fight so much. We have the trees. So they feel like they grow a lot with you, like they've grown a lot since they met you. We have the angel, so you two are being watched over by angels. We have the leaf, so fall time might be of some significance. You might also have to let go of something. Make some sort of sacrifice. In fact, I think it said something about that in the cards there. We have the orange goldfish, which orange rules the sacral chakra, which has to do with sex. So you two obviously are very sexually attracted to each other. We have a rose hip, so they think you're very beautiful. We have a Christmas tree, so Christmas might be an important time. We have a hand, so they like your hands, they like holding hands with you. They just like touching you. We have a palm tree. They think you're very fertile and abundant and luscious. I'm hearing the word luscious. And then we have a snake. They think that you can be healing sometimes, but other times you can be toxic. We have a heart. Once again, they really love you. We have the yellow gemstone. So they definitely think that you're a treasure. I mean, we have the golden flower and the yellow gemstone. So they think that you're a treasure. They think it is a great opportunity to be with you. And that might be why they're so possessive of you too. They kind of like want to hoard you to themselves. Then we have the teddy bear. Didn't we get something about abandonment too? Like they might kind of cling to you like a teddy bear because they are afraid to lose you because of some childhood abandonment issues. Then we have the screw driver. So they're working hard on building something stable with you. Even though it might not seem like it, they want to build something stable with you. Then we have the tea kettle. So tempers can definitely boil over. Then we have the woman holding a hat and a cat. So there might be a woman with a cat. She has her hair in a bow. Not sure what that's about, but this is usually my charm for waiting. So I'm not really sure what the waiting is for because I didn't get any clues of waiting anywhere else in the cards here. But maybe the feminine is waiting on something. I'm getting it now. Okay, so the feminine can be really passive aggressive, and she expects the masculine to kind of read her mind. So she waits around for the masculine to just read her mind and do what she wants him to do, instead of being direct and like communicating what she really wants and needs and getting it that way. She expects the masculine to just kind of read her mind and know what she wants when nobody can read minds, you know. You can read tarot cards, but you can't read minds. Like, I don't think you can read minds. I don't know. Maybe you can read minds. Okay. Some people might be able to read minds, but I can't read minds. I can read tarot cards. Okay. If I can read minds, it's very undiscernible. Like, I can't be positive 100%. And even with the tarot cards, you can't be positive 100%. It's got to be like what resonates with you, and be like, hey, does this resonate? Does this not resonate? And anyways, so we have one sun, which would be 1 year. That could be an age difference or a time frame. Also, the bird is flying by 1 year, so I feel like there's going to be some message, some communication that's very important in 1 year's time. Then we also have the moon. So that's full moon, phase 1 month, next moon's full moon. Okay, that is all I have for you, deck number 3, and I am going to sign off Twitch now and give my vocal cords a rest. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Bye.